Hello, my name is Glen T.Martin. I'm the president of the World Constitution and Parliament Association, and I would just like to talk with you for 3 short minutes about the terrible situation that we're in our world, that we're all facing in our world, and about the possibilities of redeeming ourselves from that situation. Every human being, as I'm sure you agree, has human dignity. In fact, the preamble to the UN Universal Declaration of Human Rights says, and I quote, "Whereas the recognition of the inherent dignity and the equal and inalienable rights of all members of the human family is the foundation of freedom, justice, and peace in the world." How do we recognize that inherent dignity of every human being and establish freedom, justice, and peace in the world? As far as I've been able to see, as a lifetime of philosophical thought and reading, the only possible solution is the ratification of the Constitution for the Federation of Earth. The Constitution for the Federation of Earth has come in many different versions, been published in many different versions. It's translated into 23 languages worldwide, and it has been distributed all over the world. The WCPA, the World Constitution and Parliament Association, has membership in 120 countries and active chapters in many countries. If we're going to realize this human dignity, we have to face the fact that our world is in grave danger because of the immense power of multinational corporations, the immense power of the huge banks and banking concerns, and the immense power of militarism, especially as located in the most powerful military center ever in human history, the Pentagon in Washington, D.C. Now, there are many people who are afraid of what they call world parliament. They're afraid of a world Earth Federation because they think that it will be a system of domination. But we are struggling precisely against the domination of the 1% over the 99%. That's what's happening today. The 1%, the super rich, are taking over the world. And how do we counteract that? The resistance that we have must think in terms of world law, democratic world law, protecting the dignity and the human rights of every person on earth. As the Declaration of Rights says, it's the foundation of justice, freedom, and peace in the world. These are our websites. Please check it out. www.worldproblems.net, www.wcpa.biz, www.earthfederation.info. In the Bible, Jesus teaches agape. Agape, as Matthew 5, for example, Matthew 5 verses 43 to 48 says, is like the sun in the rain. God's love is like the sun in the rain, and Jesus says our love should be the same. It should be an indiscriminate love for every human being. And it's the same in Islam, it's the same in Buddhism, it's the same in Hinduism. The basic idea of an indiscriminate, non-attached love for every human being. How do we embody that in concrete social order? The only way is through world democracy, a world parliament. And that doesn't mean that there isn't local communities and local freedom, because in a federal system, a system in which the local has its autonomy over its own section of the world, and then there are larger sections of authority, so that sovereignty is delegated in a federal system from the bottom, and it starts from the bottom up, but it's not going to happen. We're not going to have a decent future for the world unless we also have a constitution for the Federation of Earth, a constitution that guarantees human rights and freedom and due process of law for every person on earth. Thank you very much.